brain injury is a serious condition that occurs when the brain is deprived of oxygen. This can happen due to a variety of reasons, such as drowning, suffocation, or a heart attack, even a cardiac arrest. The lack of oxygen causes brain cells to die, leading to cognitive and physical impairment. Symptoms of anoxic brain injury may include confusion, memory loss, difficulty speaking or moving, seizures, and coma. I had a coma. Treatment options depend on the severity of the brain injury and may include medication, rehabilitation therapy, and surgery. It's important to seek medical attention immediately. If you or someone you know experiences any symptoms of anoxic brain injury, early intervention can help and prevent further damage to the brain. Prevention is also key to avoiding anoxic brain injury. This includes practicing water safety measures, avoiding drug and alcohol use if possible, making sure that activities that you're doing don't lead to suffocation or asphyxiation. Remember, anoxic brain injury can have long-lasting effects on a person's life. By understanding the causes, symptoms, and prevention methods, we can work towards reducing the incidence of this devastating condition. I know for me, I was in a coma. I had to learn to walk, talk, eat, brush my teeth, collapse my bra, all of these things. My children did not even remember me before the cardiac arrest. They don't remember all that love that I gave them in their formative years. So that was a tough pill to swallow. But I did want to introduce myself. I'm Chantel Devon, aka Dragon Tat. 1, 2, 3, 4, nigga, and if they made a 5 and 5. I had a lot of people trying to impersonate me and basically steal my life. It's been a long and hard struggle to get to a point where I feel comfortable enough to come out and say, hey, this is me. Let me stand up and be counted. Because I know that I've made a lot of videos that, have been crazy or goofy or, somewhat interesting. But some music stuff too, because that's the reason that I ever got in front of the camera in the first place. But I just wanted to come out and introduce myself formally and say, hey, let you know that yes, I have this brain injury and it does have those effects. And I suffer from each of them. And every day is a struggle, but I will not quit because nothing reaches hell but a try. Okay? So yes. And I had a longer bit of information that I wanted to share with you, but I couldn't get a hold of the Word document or the PDF file or wherever it is. I couldn't figure out how to transfer it from where it lives now to my teleprompter. So, yeah, I wanted to do that. And then I also wanted to jump in and try to do some tarot since I've been sort of heavily involved in tarot in the recent months. Probably over the past year, I've been learning and just trying to figure out how it could help me in my life. So now that I'm out of my script, I may as well go ahead and bust down on tarot reading. And yes, and this is quite close up, isn't it? I'm like, oh, in your face. I'm in your, yes. Because, I had to just press record and just get out of the whole feeling of nervousness or shyness or whatever it may be. So, yeah. So right away, since I have on purple and this sort of has some purple in it, this is the Cosmic Insights deck that I've been using. This is a fairly new deck for me. but we'll see how it goes. So let's pull from this deck first and just see what we get. But yeah, the reason that I wanted to explain about having the anoxic brain injury is that whenever I'm slipping over words, or maybe I'm not pronouncing something exactly, or maybe I lose the train of thought at the moment. When they say cognitive issues, that's what that has to do with, keeping up with what you're saying and making it make sense to you guys, or other people. I think everybody who suffers from anoxic brain injury has different symptoms. They may not have all of the symptoms, or some may be worse than others. I know for me, I have a long list, and it's crazy because it's almost like you have to have it confirmed by like your doctor before anyone will believe that you are in the amount of pain that you're in, let's say, or that, you don't understand the thing. But that's how it goes. So, all right. Those were a lot of cards that just fell out. So, and then more. So it looks like we have a lot of cosmic insights here. That's a lot. I'm not going to take all of these. I'll probably take like half of them. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. So, oh my. So, right away, I pulled spy. So, there is a spy. There's a spy who someone's got the eyes on you. Where are my glasses? Where are they? Yeah, someone's got their eye on you, and you are doing your research. So someone's got their eye on you, and you're doing your research. So, okay. Yeah, someone's got their eye on you, and you are doing your research, I guess, maybe to figure out what's going on. Oh, so this person could be an air sign, okay? And so that's going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? And they got their eye on you, and you are doing your research to figure out what the hell is going on, all right? And then commitment is showing up for you. Somebody wants to commit to you. Somebody wants to go ahead and commit to you, and things are getting serious. So whoever this person is that wants to commit to you, things are getting serious, and that time may be coming up. Oh, intimacy is coming up, and that is sexual chemistry and reminiscing. Sexual chemistry and reminiscing is what is going on in the mind of this person who is ready to commit to you, and that's going to be either a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. So you might want to think about that. That is an air element, as I mentioned, and it's all about communication. This air element. It's about communication, thoughts, information, intellect even. So, yeah, that is what's going on with that. And then this is the truth. It is about, so yes, there is some sexual chemistry and reminiscing. So you may have this person on your mind, or you may be on this person's mind. 9 times out of 10, you're on this person's mind because going back to somebody spying on you. This may not be the best way to get the romance done, but yeah, they are watching you and paying close attention. But like I said, you're doing your research to try to see what is up with it. So yeah. So maybe you have an idea about what is going on. And so maybe the person that you think it is, it actually is. So that could be. Ooh, baby. Ooh, and I'll be like, oh, I wonder who it is. Like, if it's like if I was doing a reading for myself, that's what I would be thinking. But just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. So something's going to happen in a few months, and you're going to be pleased with it. And so, yeah, you just need to practice patience at the time and just keep working, keep moving, keep going. Keep on. Yes, and then, excuse me, somebody's getting a new pet. okay, or giving a current pet more love. Sometimes we forget about our pets or they move on. They move on to whoever had the biggest stake. Like, look, I know that happened with me with my mom and my dog because she had to stay with my mom for a while, and by the time I was ready to take her home, there was no taking her home. She had decided that, yeah, she didn't really want to go home. She was enjoying all of these home cooked hot meals that she was getting every day, right? Right. So, yes. But yet, you may be getting a new pet or giving a current pet more love. And we do. We need to show our current pets the love that we showed them when we first got them and they were so cute and little and we was always hugging on them and shit. Yeah, we need to do that. That makes sense. They miss that. They love you just as much as they loved you when you first got them. So we can't neglect our pets. We can't be so anxious to go to the club, or in my case, go to the club because I had a show and I thought I was doing something for my music or something like that, which I regret all of that because it's not like I got much out of it. And looking back on it, I would have rather had my dog. Oh, that broke my heart, bitch. Anyway, get ready to be wined and dined. Oh, so you're getting ready to be wined and dined. That's going to be great. Get ready to be wined and dined. I'm hearing that you deserve it. You deserve it. It's time for you to get wined and dined. So that's what we have on our Cosmic Insight deck. So let's see what we can do to move on because I want to get through a few decks. I wanted this to be a lengthier video than what I've been doing. Yeah, spy. Yeah, watch out for that. Somebody's spying on you. Yeah, but you got them on lock. You know what's going on. So don't worry about it because they can't hurt you. They cannot hurt you. Anyway, let's go to our deck. What deck is this? Oh, it's the African Goddess deck. Okay. Yeah, and this is a fairly new one too, but I've been pulling from these over the past few months. Uh-oh, somebody just jumped out. Self-sabotage. So get out of your own way. I know I've been guilty of this many, many times where I've been doing too much. And it ended up, bad. And I should have not done what I did. Make sure you're thinking every decision through and you're weighing your pros and cons because you can self-sabotage and not even realize. So I'm hearing that this may be a warning for you to watch out for something like that. Don't, get in your own way. Just kind of go with the flow. Live and let live. Yes, live and let live is what I'm hearing, honey. And this is coming in the highest white light, baby. See, and this may be self-sabotage. I hear about robe, like, oh, I'm putting on my purple lipstick, bitches. I'm putting on my purple robe, and I'm going to go out there, with no bra. Yes. But, it's been a rough day, and I'm in a lot of pain. I have a tremendous headache. Like, it is just like, but I would, I wanted to do what I said I was going to do today. And I decided that I was going to do this and come out. And what happened was at the bottom of the deck, pleasure, okay? Pleasure. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Pleasure. So get ready to have pleasure, honey. And she is, baby, she got on her purple. I got on my purple, and she is stretching her arms, baby, out to like, yes, I'm here, and I am ready, baby, for pleasure. Pleasure. So that's great. All right. And then right behind it, we have resistance. See that? So maybe there is some resistance to the pleasure that you're getting ready to have for whatever the reason is, You know how that goes. And this is the number 22. What? Okay. Hold on. So you got pleasure, and then you have resistance, right? And remember, you had self-sabotage. Now, the pleasure card was a number 11, okay? And then your resistance card is a what? A 22. So maybe you don't need to double that pleasure. Or maybe there is a resistance to doubling that pleasure because right after that came 22, but it was resistance. So I'm like, everybody should have all the pleasure babies that they can possibly have, in my opinion. So yes, so that number 11 is like two new beginnings, and then there is some sort of resistance to doubling the fun. So yeah, all right. And so let's see, we'll pull one more card, one more, three. All of those cards jumped out of that Cosmic Insight deck. So let's see, we're gonna pull one more. We sure are. We sure are. Get it good. Make sure they're nice and let's see what we got. Sacred Lust. Sacred Lust. So maybe that's kind of why, sacred lust and self sabotage, I think they might go a little hand in hand a little bit, but sometimes you may have to, sabotage a thing to create something better that you never had any idea that you were capable of. So you just never know. But yes, sacred lust, baby. And listen here, she is butt ass naked. She don't give a damn. And baby, she's got a nice little chin on her top. Got the men around her and the lions and shit. That's sacred lust right there. When you don't give a damn. You lust and you don't think it's a bad thing to lust. That's what that looks like to me. Because she looks like she's having a good ass time. Too much to do. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me get her off. So, one lion that she is standing on. Yeah, she's standing on it, right? She's standing on the lion, like on her tippy toes, basically. Like not even afraid to fall. Like she knows she ain't gonna fall. And they gonna because if she did, then she's got these two brothers to help her out, and they look attentive and athletic. So she's holding one by the hat. Wait a minute, okay. That is the snake around her arm. So she's on top of a lion and she got a snake around her arm. So, baby, she doing a lot. She is doing a lot, baby. Sacred love. Yeah. And the lion is, I keep bumping my elbow, so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get some surprise. But the lion is like, no, I don't mind. I'm just going to stand here. So when I said, ooh, let me pull one more card. Thank you. The moon is a factor. The moon energy is showing up. So that's good. So, like, there are good qualities about the moon and sometimes bad qualities about the moon. Like somebody could be doing rituals or some shit to the moon against. But sometimes we can harness some of the moon's energy and, have it be a good thing. So it's just like, are you doing it for bad, or are you doing it for good? Yeah. All right, so we are gonna move on let's go to our traditional deck here, just to get a traditional reading in there. And you can tell, like, when you work with decks for a minute or whatever, and they're just like pliable in your hands. So this is interesting. It's been interesting this time, that we shared. And listen, follow me on all platforms. I'm on everything. I'm on all of it that you could possibly be on. I've been on here for probably about 13 years. Yeah, so I've seen it all, heard it all. At least you think you do, until you realize that no, you did. You really didn't. You didn't know what you were talking about. You had to do some research, and you had to figure out who you were as a person, and then stand on it. And a lot of that takes time, especially if you've got social media involved in the situation, Yeah, I started this social media thing all those years ago. All right, see what we got. Oh, 9 of Wands. Okay, so Wands is fire element, so there's a lot of passion. So maybe you're feeling passionate about something, or somebody is feeling passionate about you, because yes, there is passion and willpower. You've been practicing willpower. you've been having more energy as of late. For whatever reason, you've been inspired a bit more, and so that's great. Like,
I did want to come in and say thanks for watching and subscribe, please.